Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero, there's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
Thinks one through. Now it's Mbappe. Dumfries. He's found a way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Gerrard. Camavinga. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well timed, excellent interception. Brazil are enjoying more and more possession, but very few chances up to now. Rizal. Camavinga. Good ball, good take. Esteban! Now, who's going to be first to this? Stojkovic. Granit Xhaka. Mbappe. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Spread out to the left. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bonucci, always a very imposing presence at the back. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Header! And he's done it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Looking for options for movement. It's a promising position. Plays it in low.
Manchester always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Tacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Bonucci. Dumfries. Gerrard. And it's Gerrard. Great vision. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, this looks sharp. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he's picked out the run. Granit Xhaka. Looking to play him in. Silvestre. Esteban. And he's running through. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Granit Xhaka. Tries to play it through. Space for him to turn and look. And it's Stojkovic. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! Dumfries. That has ended up in no man's land. It's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Stojkovic is... Chance for a shot! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Terrific effort! No, just not quite.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. That's a cute ball. Good read, needed to be. He's pulled him up for that challenge. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Brazil making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Dumfries. Gerrard. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Mbappe. Xhaka in acres of space out wide. Pass someone off, and he shoots! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Gerrard. Kimmich. And this is Bebeto in with the challenge. Grimaldo. Now that looks a decent ball. Haaland looking to add to his goal. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, he's having a goal! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
He's having a pop!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bebeto being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Dumfries is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Can he get on the end of this? He's beaten the last man. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Camavinga is on to... Gets his head on it! Relentless! Just relentless! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him. Can he finish? It's hit the upright. That's a decent clearance. Not the most accurate pass. Ball's gone out of play. Ah, good steal. He just read it. That has been cut short. This looks promising. Could move up a gear here. Brazil can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against.
Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Dijk clears. Brazil are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Bebeto. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And the counter is on. That's an excellent interception. Bonucci. Silvestre.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Brazil are stuck in central station, and they might find the fast track out wide if they'd care to look. Brazil are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Gerrard. Bebeto charging forward, the ball at his feet. And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14. Erling Haaland.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And
And Dijk does really well to win the ball there.
Coming on the field. Number 10. Ribery.
It's a really well-measured ball.
21,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 9, Phil Foden. Substitution. There will be 3 minutes.
Searching
added
passes
time.
played there. That has not gone well. Ronaldo is firing after that one. Kimmich threads one in. He's in a good position here. And a chance! Oh, good finish. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 8.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
And a quick announcement for the benefit of anybody who has found themselves a little lost today. Please look at the screen for information on how to find your way around this stadium.
So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So bring it on.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So things are underway. Haaland. Bayer claims comfortably. Well, here's one of the standout names of his day, Jim, Dragan Stojkovic.
Yeah, Peter, there was a time when the Balkans produced an incredible number of truly remarkable footballers, and out of them all, he was probably the best, at least technically, I'd say.
And the crowd love him. They're chanting his name. He is their hero. There's little doubt about that.
Well, they can hope for some more heroics here, I guess.
Xhaka. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Neymar is onto it in a flash. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk. Granit Xhaka. First quarter of an hour gone. Driving forward. Liverpool yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Xhaka. Great work on the overlap. Oh, important interception. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Manchester always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this.
Granit Xhaka. Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Stojkovic. Tries a shot! Always going over the top.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Stojkovic. Neatly clipped into space. There's the shot! It's in! Simplicity itself.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
After 26
You
minutes,
felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Camavinga. Camavinga. And here's Mbappe. It's Xhaka! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Gerrard.
Liverpool can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Now it's Bellingham. That's been slipped through. It's a great ball. And Boyan!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Granit Xhaka. Camavinga. Stojkovic. Tacho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Boyan. Out towards the flank. Granit Xhaka. Well, that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
And yes, it's him again. Liverpool are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And for the first half, that is that.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Liverpool are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substitution.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's made its way to him. Oh, good spread. Camavinga. Back when it goes. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Manchester certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
He's been shifted off it. That pass has been well intercepted. Camavinga. And here's Haaland. Nicely spread. Delivers the ball. And he shoots! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's got away with one there. It's their second corner of the game. Stojkovic with the shot. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Liverpool come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
That is a brilliant interception. Fernando Torres being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Can he get it through? Great vision. Gerrard! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
climb! That's a fair try, but just off target.
Bellingham certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Xhaka. Lobbed in behind. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gerrard. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Camavinga. Stojkovic. Bellingham. It's a searching pass. Oh, delightful ball. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? In he goes again. And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of...
He's had a shot! And that is high.
Manchester are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Liverpool have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. It'll be a throw-in. Pass somewhat off target. Can he get on the end of this? And that could set him on his way. Oh, just skips past his... He's having a shot! Oh, good finish. They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go on the way. Terrific.
Number 22.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been a not being a...
Just a great chance! And he's stuck it away! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Camavinga. Hakimi. Oh, he couldn't quite catch up to that. Kimmich. That's a cute ball. Now, this could be a chance. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And Ridley! And a neat finish! And they are right back within touch! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Substitution on the field.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this?
Coming on the field.
That is a little undercooked.
Foden.
That's Haaland. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Beckenbauer. Jude. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Oh, that's delightful. Ribery. Foden. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Granit Xhaka. A header! And that's a sharp finish. Deep into injury time.
Number 14.
He watched it all the way and the finish was unearned. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Liverpool really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the act. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Edmilson. Ronaldinho.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he can thump it away. Indonesia have their second corner now. Getting up there! Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, horrible miscue.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Stojkovic. Granit Xhaka. And here's Camavinga. Oh, this is... Can he finish? They score!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Xhaka. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Strokes it back. Granit Xhaka. Stojkovic. Passes short and sharp. Camavinga. A quick look, thought about cutting. Oh, good effort! No, just not quite.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Guardiola. Dani Olmo. Ronaldinho. Just eases him off the ball.
Indonesia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Camavinga.
Manchester always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Now, can they get him away? Duke was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Guardiola. Edmilson. Looking to play him in. Oh, well played, well played. And here's Mbappe. And he shoots! Ronaldinho, a player who needs no introduction. Alexander-Arnold. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Diouf. Diouf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Granit Xhaka. And it's Xhaka. Indonesia are one down despite having the better chances here. Musiala promptly onto that, and that is that. Alexander-Arnold. Stojkovic. And that pass just didn't quite work.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neymar, he is through here. Is there any support? And the finish!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Now it's Mbappe. Granit Xhaka. And it's Stojkovic. Edmilson. Driving forward. Stojkovic.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And he's in on Mbappe! Oh, cracking effort.
Mbappe certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldinho. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he was quick to react. Edmilson.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
And it's Camavinga. Knocks it out wide. And he's quick to return it. Oh, he's having a go! Something about as smooth as it gets, and that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Substitution.
So right back into the action.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't.
It's Neymar! And he's stuck it away. It is an explosive start to the second half. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Indonesia cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Dink through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, easy pickings there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's...
Shoots! Camavinga. Indonesia come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Stojkovic.
Indonesia have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Now it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jupe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And the pass is intercepted. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Searching pass he's played there.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Edmilson. He won't be happy with that one. Haaland receives it in a good position. He's having a shot! It's a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitutions taking place.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Probing pass. That's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way through. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. That's an excellent interception. Indonesia perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Xhaka. And it's made its way to him. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Stojkovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely, now then. Baresi. And it's Stojkovic. Half an hour gone in the second half. That's an imaginative pass. Now that's well seen too. And he is Neymar! And that's in! What's your opinion on that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
Number 11.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Coming on to replace him is number 10.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Manchester surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ribéry. Guardiola. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Substitution on the field. Number 14. Erling Haaland.
Well, he's hit it
Number
long,
15.
but astray.
Coming on the field.
Guardiola.
Number 21.
The final
Cristiano
5 minutes.
Ronaldo. Number 2.
Ribéry.
Hakimi.
Great ball if he can get there. And smartly reclaimed. Shot, surely! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Camavinga finding himself, he leaps for it! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Too much pressure and he's lost the ball. He steps in and that's the end of that. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Totti. And the counter is on. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Looking for a runner. That's good vision. And it's Neymar. And he couldn't finish.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
That's a decent clearance. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.